Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You, where in the previous episode I got stuck on Bottleneck, and I spent the better part of an hour trying to figure this one out, but I finally did it. So, I'm not sure how to describe how I got here. I tried a bunch of different things, but then I realized that I made some notes to myself and I actually need to look at them. I want to say rocket and empty is push at some point. And let's see. Push is going to go here. So rocket and empty is okay. So I need a star up here at the same level as empty. I'm just going to set this up and then we'll describe while it works, I think. So I need a star there. Then eventually we're going to have where the star is below me. Rocket and empty is push. And then below that, I need a star over here. I think that's what I need. Okay, and so let's set this up. Push is going to be pushed from the bottom, and I'm going to push it in last. But let's set up rocket and empty is push. So, rocket being push means that we will be able to push the rocket onto the little jetway or whatever it is over there. And empty being push means we'll be able to push it from way over here. So me standing here, moving to the left, will be able to push the rocket on. And it's also going to break the rule because push is going to be where I'm standing right now. And so that'll turn off the rule and then I'll be able to walk over here and do some amazing things. And the reason we need the stars is because when empty becomes push, I can push things onto conveyor belts, and I could push empties into stars, but I can't push empties against walls or against the room boundaries. And so after I go up from here, I need to be able to go right, and that's why the star is there, because I can walk onto the star, and I need to be able to go up, and that's why the star is above me somewhere, because I need to push some empties up onto the star. But then I can push the rocket ship on and just barely win the race into here as the rocket ship goes and changes flag to win and skull to defeat. And my stars are defeat, but it doesn't matter anymore because I managed to reach the flag. Congratulations to me. All right. Oh, is this going to be like an alternative version of that same puzzle, I wonder? Let's just take a quick glance. It is, so I think I want to try to do this back to back then. So what is different between that one and this one? At a glance, I do not notice any differences at all, which concerns me. I don't see any differences at all, so let's just try to do the same thing. Like I am on the different level, right? Yeah, space extra 1, Eye of Needle. All right, let's just try to do the exact same thing and figure out why it fails, and hopefully that will alert me to what is different. I don't think the height of the first star matters a whole lot. The height of the second star needs to be 1 below where the rocket ship is right now. And then we can just set up the text, which is going to be, and we need push down here. The text, once again, is rocket and empty is push. Okay. Rocket and... Or maybe I came up with a clever solution to the previous one. I don't see the difference, though. So maybe the same solution is going to work, but it's because there was something I didn't notice that was different about the previous one. Rocket and empty is push. I can push from over here. Go win the race. And I'm done. So, how is that different than the one that I just solved? I really didn't see the difference from number 8. And so I'm going to go back to number 8 again. Belt is shift, skull is skull, flag is defeat, win below, rocket is stop, Baba is you, Texas float, star is star, and defeat, cloud is stop. Okay, so that's what's there. And here, belt is shift, skull is skull, flag is defeat and win, rocket is stop, Baba is you, Texas float, star is star, and defeat, cloud is... This looks like the exact same thing. And there was empty star star in the rocket ship? Like, is this just a bug? These two puzzles look identical, so far as I can tell. So, I don't understand why there's two different puzzles. But in any case, I solved two puzzles. Haha! So let's just be happy about it. And last time, I was trying to look at Stardust at the end. Right. And so, dust is win. I don't know why we wouldn't want that, so I'm going to go ahead and say dust is win. And then I'm going to get some Babas in here. And we are going to try to carry the moon along, which I think involves... I was trying to do this before, and it wasn't quite as easy as I thought it was going to be. I was trying to do something like this. Right, it falls into you. So the cloud is stop, and it seems like stop is the only thing that stops falling things or something. So how? I guess I would need Baba to be stop as well, maybe? Have I played around with that? If Baba is you and Baba is stop, like is stop, is that any kind of conflict with Baba is you? Probably not. The moon just dropped, so that's bad. That's okay, I'm just doing some experimental debugging. Okay, yeah, this is not a problem. So I think I need Baba is... I see, and that's why the dust is win is over there, because I need to borrow the is, so that cloud can still be is stop while Baba is stop while Baba is you. Okay, so we're doing some is borrowing, and we'll put the is back later. And it seems like there's plenty of room here to do various things. Oh, but cloud needs to continue to be stop, and Baba needs to continue to be you, while I somehow get the two of those closer together. Because if I just push cloud is stop to the left, then the moon falls. And if I push Baba is you to the right, then the game is over because no one's me. So how do I keep both of these vertical bits of text completely alive while moving them closer to one another? This is my new challenge. I do have two Babas, so I could push two of these three things at the same time. I could say Baba is cloud. And that's not going to help me. Like, I could push two of the three words at a time. Is another thing, but I need something to be you. I don't think I can get the word dust out. Oops, I just collapsed my Babas. Sentences I didn't expect to hear myself speak when I woke up this morning. Oops, I just collapsed my Babas. Alright, so I do think we need to make Baba become stop. But I don't see how to do that. Star is shut. Star has dust. What was open? Cloud is not you. Oh, so I can't say Baba is... Well, I can say Baba is cloud, but cloud is not you. It's basically just preventing me from saying cloud is you. Moon is push and open and fall. Oh, the moon is pushable. The moon is pushable. What's the star? The star is shut and has dust. So I need to push the moon to the star. And so I need a stop Baba so that the moon can ride him up and not just fall down, I think is what I understand. So I'm right back to where I started, which is I don't know how to get Baba is stop while preserving cloud is stop. I think I see it. I have two Babas, and I have two Babas for a reason. One of them is going to catch the cloud. Sorry, catch the moon as it's falling because of the fact that I've ruined Cloud is stopped. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stand right here and move to the left, except for I need to first align the other Baba so that when I stand right here and move to the left, the other Baba will be catching it. So he needs to move 4 squares to the left of where he is now. So if I want him to get to move 4 squares to the left of where he is now, there's 1, 2, 3. And now how do I get one more? 4. Okay, that should do it. Yeah. So if I move to the left... Nope, I moved 1 too far, apparently. Okay, so from here... If I go... Boop! There we go. He caught it. Good catch. So Baba is stop. Now it would be... Oh, if I move right or left... Okay, so here's the next puzzle. He's caught it, but now all I can do is move up and down. Which means... Which means what? Can I get Cloud be stop again? Oh boy. Cloud is... Okay, this one's fun. I'm not seeing these things coming. I haven't interacted with Fall quite enough just yet. I don't see what to do next. Suppose instead, hypothetically, that I had started things off by first pushing the moon to here. Even if Baba caught it on his head here, he still wouldn't be able to lift it over to the star and like push it over to the star. And the star isn't going to interact with anything until the moon is there. So we are still left with quite the conundrum. Is there something else that I could do after Baba is stop? Let's ignore the fallen moon for a moment. And just be in the situation where we did this, and we said Baba is stop, and we like caught something on our head. Just moving up and down, I don't see what I could possibly do, and I don't see what else I could set up to possibly do. So is there some other way that I could make this happen? I push stop to the left. I can't push Baba to the right, because then Baba is not you, and nobody's you, and so we're kind of stuck. So it still seems kind of like that it would be the right kind of, you know, first move or first interesting move. But then anything I do would drop the moon onto the ice. And then we would be sad because there appears to be no way to raise it. Is that true? Is there no way to raise it? The moon is push and open and fall. Is there any way to get Baba inside the moon? Suppose Baba were not stop anymore. Can he walk inside the moon? No. And I can't say Cloud is Baba. I could say Baba is Cloud, right? So long as we're just fooling around. So if I said Cloud is you and Baba is Cloud, is that a possible thing to do? And would that be interesting? No, Cloud is not you. So I can never say Cloud is you because of the rule at the bottom that says Cloud is not you. So yeah, it really feels like we're supposed to catch it on our head. But then I don't see how to move forward from there. It seems like after doing that, I would need to... So suppose I just caught it on my head. I somehow need to lift it above the cloud and then make cloud become stop again so that I can let it fall on the cloud, but then I still haven't made any progress. Like, I lifted it somewhere. How do I make it come with me? Is there a way to get the text over there and be interacting with the text over there? No. Baba is you. I don't think there's any way for me to move that out of this column ever. Let's restart once again. So another thing I notice is that there's kind of like this little alignment thing here. It's almost like we want Babas to be at these different heights. What would that do for us? Not really sure. Like just the way that these are kind of synchronized with these little holes. That might just be to prevent pushing text over here. But I wonder why there's the two holes. Kind of makes me think that two Babas are coming in or something. Basically trying to infer from possibly arbitrary decisions in the design of the level, hints, which is often useful. Things like, why didn't it just say dust is wind right here? And the answer is so that you can borrow the is and do something interesting with it. Or at least I presume that's what the answer is. Alright, I think I just saw it. Like 2 seconds ago. And so, let's take a look. Baba is you. I can move that whole thing to the right. Watch this. Is, with the extra is. Baba's you. Da 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 da. And now Baba can be you and stop at the same time. Because sometimes I'm not dumb. Okay, great. Now we're ready to do amazing things. So, if the cloud was right here, I'd want one Baba to be 1 to the left and 2 below me. So let's make that happen. Like that. There we go. Ride 'em, Baba! Okay, except for then what? That seems to be necessary for this, but then how do I ever move it farther? Okay, we got part of the puzzle solved. It seems almost like I need... what do I need? Alright, from here, let's just think about this again. Oops, don't do that. I could do this. That won't work. What if I get the Babas at the same height? I can't get the Babas at the same height. And if I move left or right, I am undone. Oh, what, okay. I feel very good about all the moves up to here. And now the question becomes... what if I push it off the right edge? It isn't immediately clear why that could be a good thing, but let's imagine that it could for a moment. And... this is not what I want to do. So suppose I do this. Oops. He needs to be 1 further to the left. Okay, suppose I do this. And then I do... no. I was trying to see if then he could push it to the left or something. When I'm here... oh, hey, okay. So I need to do that same thing but facing the other direction. Okay, I think I might be able to do that. So that was basically push it onto one guy's head and then move up to the ceiling and then be able to push from the other direction. Yes. Okay, so from here, actually a little bit further from here, here we go, from here, I want one guy to the left of here, and we're gonna, oh, okay, from here, push it up to the ceiling, here we go, and then I can ride it to the left, there we go, and then I can drop it, and there's the dust, and I can get to the dust, And the dust is not yet a win, because we had to use an is for something else, but we don't need that is anymore. Cloud, you don't need to be stop. Dust, you do need to be win, so that I can reach the Stardust. Woohoo! Congratulations. Oh boy. And that actually clears the area. And gives me another big flower. We have a few new areas we could go to that I still haven't been to. Okay, trio. Appears to be the next thing to do. So, me is this little ghosty guy to the right, is push. Kiki... What did Kiki just do? Skull is defeat. Kiki is fall. Oh, Kiki is fall. And me is me. And me... I see me is not stop, but me is push. And so apparently either a push or a stop will prevent a fall. Because me is not... Or sorry, Kiki is not falling right now. Because me is push. And so if I had said me is not push, then Kiki falls. Okay, great. So both push and stop, just as they create solidity with respect to pushing algorithms or whatever, they also create solidity with respect to falling. Okay. Skull is defeat. Flag is win. Why can I not just... I see that's going to block things off. And so I could break up Skull is defeat, but then I wouldn't have a way to get to the flag. Okay. Okay. And the fact that Kiki is fall and that we have this stuff going on kind of suggests that Kiki needs to be lifted up here, move to the right, fall down into there, walk back to the left, and push Skull is defeat out of the way so that Baba can get to the exit. Feels like what's going to happen, just from the kind of layout construction of this thing, and the fact that we have move available here. So, me is push. So can I push me up? Then Kiki just falls right through me. Well, right through me and right through Baba is you, is me, Brian. Oh boy, this one's going to be fun to commentate. So... And Kiki right now is not push. Kiki could be push. And the fact that Kiki is fall... Okay, here's something I need to know. If Kiki walks to the left, when Kiki falls onto Skull is defeat, will Kiki push down Skull is defeat? Or will Kiki just stand on it? The answer is Kiki will just stand on it, it appears. So falling, right, stops when you hit a push or stop, and text is always implicitly push. Therefore, Kiki stopped once she reached the text. Okay. So... we could have me and Kiki both move at the same time. But they'd both want to be facing the same direction. And right now it looks like me is facing to the right and Kiki is facing to the left. Is it possible to change that easily? Not that I see. Let me just verify that, because I'm not all that familiar with me's sprite. So if I say Key and me is move, is Kiki walking left and me is moving right? Oh no, me was facing up and down. Okay, so what does me look like left and right? I see. So there's me facing right, there's me facing left, there's me facing up, and there's me facing down. Got it. So me is starting facing down. Okay, so me is being an elevator right at the start, which could be good. So what if only me was moving in order to raise Kiki up a bit? So if I say me is move... Oh, right, it can't raise Kiki up because it will just swap places when it moves up. Kiki says, oh, there's empty space below me, and even though me was inside of me, it doesn't actually lift me up. That's different from what we saw with the moon last time, though. I guess the moon was a pushable item, whereas Kiki is not a pushable item, and so me cannot push Kiki up. and therefore me moves up, and then Kiki has nothing supporting Kiki, and Kiki falls. Okay, I think I understand the mechanics there. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to solve this puzzle today with the time that we have remaining. And so, let's return to the map and see if we can look ahead at one other puzzle. The puzzles have gotten sufficiently difficult that I kind of like having two that I can look at off camera. Oh, wow. There's a spaceship. Key is fall and push. It's called a UFO. UFO is push. Key is open. What do we need to open? Cloud is defeat. Baba is you. Wall and door is stop. The door is shut. So that's what we need to open with the key. And the door is right down here. Ice is hot. Text is melt. So the ice is being either, you can consider it a barrier for how we can move our text around, or a valuable asset for if we need to push text against a wall and then later be able to break the rule associated with that text. So for example, if we didn't want key to be open anymore, like it's a way that we can kind of get rid of text. And yeah, the problem I guess is pushing the key. Cloud is just defeat, so I could just push the key across the cloud. Key is not push right now, but I could make key push. And just push the key across the cloud, using perhaps a UFO as a leverage. The key is not push right now. Got it. I cannot make them both push at the same time. Can I? Don't think I can rescue the and that's up here. Probably not. Text is melt. I'm curious. Can I push a UFO? Yeah, I can't push it while it's pushable into any of this text. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I guess somehow following Kiki. If Kiki is fallen push and UFO is push, okay, tell me about this. What happens when I push Kiki to the right? Kiki falls there. Right, onto another pushable thing. We just saw this in the previous one. So it's not like Kiki can use Kiki's weight to push an object around. What if the UFO became not push and Kiki just falls through it? So I don't think Kiki's weight could like push the key down through the cloud is basically what I was getting at there. Okay, well I'll have to think about this one as well, though I expect it's going to require some experimentation off camera. But those are things to look forward to for next time. I hope as always that you guys are having a great day. And it looks like, I don't know, we're like 2/3 the way through this area. And this is area 6. And there's still 9, 7, 8. This is probably going to be like 10 over here or something. And then maybe after I've done all of those, a way out? Does this just bring me back to the... Oh, this was the finale, right. We took a look at this once before. All right. So there's still a lot left to this game. And I'm like, how far am I in? 16 hours I've played. And it's been almost that many episodes, right? I forget what episode I'm recording right now. Yeah, so a lot to this game. I'm still really enjoying it. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day. And I'll see you again soon with more Baba Is You.